Great evening, everyone. I'll bet you 100 push ups. They never want you to hear this. But cancer is bullshit. When I left the VA, they were trying to fast track me on a cancer and a pharmaceutical drug protocol. I told them, I said, no, thank you. Thank you for your service. I wish you would start practicing traditional Chinese medicine, holistic medicine, real medicine. And I left. You know, I went home, and if I would have probably went to an oncologist, they would have been like, "Oh yeah, you have cancer. We're gonna. Oh, you have the best insurance in the world. You're a disabled veteran, so we're just gonna charge you as much money as we can, and we're gonna do all these fucking iatrogenic protocols to destroy your immune system." You know, that's what they would have done. I prayed, and God told me, He said, "Research the truth about cancer." And I started laughing. It's that easy. I put in the truth about cancer. I found the truthaboutcancer.com. I found Ty Bollinger and his wife Charlene Bollinger. I found the whole truth about cancer uh, army, basically. I watched many documentaries, and they saved my life. And I was like, wow, you know, I knew I felt like shit because I still abuse my body. I still do. I was back then. I was still doing drugs. I was now. Fast forward 7 years later, free from cocaine, crack, and fentanyl, heroin, opiates, crack, cocaine, all that. Free from toxic drugs. But I still drink, you know, and I still feel different side effects. I guarantee you, if I went to a doctor and told him, like, hey, this is how I feel every morning, a Western traditional, you know, it's funny, they call natural medicine alternative medicine, but they call Western iatrogenic medicine traditional medicine. A Western traditional doctor would be like, oh yeah, we could sign you up on an oncology program. We could make sure that we destroy your immune system enough so that way you believe you have cancer, and then we'll, depending on how much money your insurance will pay, is depending on what grade of chemotherapy will give you. Chemotherapy, same drug they used to kill their slaves at IG Auschwitz after they were done forcing them to work to death, but they turned it into a chemical and they inject it in your veins. Even worse. That's chemotherapy for you. I guarantee you this is going to be the last video that you see before you decide that fucking the pharmaceutical industry, the medical industry, all these people who pretend to be doctors, all the people who are stealing money from your insurance company, this is the last time you will have any faith in them. I guarantee you. I started learning. I started researching. I bought their books. Modern Myths of the Medical Mafia and the Mainstream Media and the Multitude of Lying Liars That Manufactured Them by Ty Bollinger and a few other people. Mike Adams and, yeah, you know. So it was that simple. I prayed. I was sick. I left the VA. And I started laughing. I was like, it's that easy. The truth about cancer. Are you serious? I was like, literally. And God was like, yeah. And I was like, whoa, you know? So, as soon as I start taking care of my body again, having trouble sleeping lately. This is my problem. It doesn't matter. Then you will see the results, because like I am the ultimate science experiment. I've tested myself on many different things. So this time, when I can finally give up cigarettes and alcohol, you're gonna see I'm gonna look way younger. I'm gonna be more cognitive. I'm gonna have a better, sharper memory, and And it's not going to be because I went to oncology. It's going to be because I started giving the nutrition that my body requires, optimal nutrition. If you want to know about fighting cancer, go look up Dr. Joel Furman. G-bombs, greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. The immune system's special forces. But anyway, it was that simple, you know? So it's like, you're gonna believe, like, that's the problem. God doesn't lie. You know, it's hard to go look for the truth about anything, especially on Google or wherever your favorite search engine is, because they're going to lie to you. But God wasn't lying. He was like, hey, go search the truth about cancer. I put the truth about cancer, and I found their whole family, their website, their organization. It saved my life. God bless you, Ty and Charlene Bollinger, your whole family, most beautiful family. Human Health and Services Secretary Bobby Kennedy, or what's his name? Not Bobby Kennedy. Kennedy. What's his name? Robert Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's like best friends with them, and he already knows what's going on. So hopefully this all evolves. That's where you can believe in evolution. This is going to evolve into the truth about your immune system and how oncology has been poisoning and destroying and profiting on the deaths of failed immune systems. No one dies from cancer. They die from starvation, dehydration, immune system poisoning and failure, and then digestive system failure. You know what I mean? It's toxic poisons that they give you, and they call it oncology. But like I said, this is the last time you're going to hear this video before you finally wake up. God bless you. May the truth and peace be upon you. I say this with love because I've lost many family members to iatrogenic disease. I've almost lost my own life to iatrogenic disease. And people are going to wake up, you know. God bless you and peace be with you. And I pray you realize you have the second most powerful system ever created within our realm. It's the cosmos and then the human immune system. So you hold the second strongest system known to man. All you have to do is believe in it, and your body will heal itself. Just like Hippocrates told us. Have a wonderful day.